Okay, everyone, buckle up because today we're going to dive headfirst into generative AI.
Head first, I like it.
And not just, AI that can write your emails. This is the real deal, the kind of tech that's changing how we live and work, even when we don't realize it.
Yeah, and what's really got me hooked is that this tech revolution, it's moving faster than the internet. Boom!
Seriously, fast.
And we're not just saying that. We've got the research, a new paper, the rapid adoption of generative AI.
And this isn't some niche study. This was a huge survey, the first of its kind in the U.S., looking at how people are really using AI at work, at home, everywhere.
It's like a snapshot of this exact moment in tech history.
And get this, almost 40% of U.S. adults 18 to 64, they've already used generative AI.
And not just played around with it, they're using it for real.
That just blew my mind when I saw that number.
Yeah, it really challenges the idea that this is just for the techies, The study found people from pretty much every job you can think of are finding ways to use it.
So we're not just talking Silicon Valley here.
Nope. Blue-collar workers, managers, teachers, you name it.
Wow.
Even almost 25% of construction workers said they're using AI in their work.
Construction workers? Really?
Mm-hmm.
What are they doing? Is it like measuring lumber with AI?
It just shows you how adaptable this technology is. It's not just automating things. It's boosting what people can do in all kinds of fields, and we're just scratching the surface.
That's a great point. So if it's already this widespread, we got to ask, what's it doing to productivity? Is AI becoming our secret weapon for getting things done?
Well, the study actually looked at that, and it's fascinating.
Okay, tell me more.
They found 5 different studies that looked at how AI affects productivity, and those studies showed an average boost of 25%.
25? That's huge.
Now imagine that across every industry, it could change everything.
Okay, so we know people are using it. We know it can boost how much they get done. But let's get into the details.
Let's do it.
So what are people actually doing with this tech? Like, what's the day-to-day AI experience?
That's the really cool part, right? We're talking AI that makes stuff, text, images, audio, even code.
Right. It's like AI creativity almost.
Exactly. And this paper, it breaks down the top ways people are using it at work.
So what's trending? I'm going to guess writing's got to be up there.
You got it. Writing, editing, big time.
Yeah. Figures.
But here's where it gets even more interesting. People are using it for data analysis, making presentations, even brainstorming.
Hold on. Brainstorming, data analysis. That's like next level thinking. How's AI helping with that?
Okay, picture this. You're a market researcher. You've got this massive spreadsheet, customer data everywhere.
I'm already lost.
Right. But instead of spending hours on it, AI can find trends, patterns, even make visuals so you can actually understand what the numbers are saying.
So it's like having a brainiac assistant that eats data for breakfast?
Exactly. And with brainstorming, it's like having a digital partner to bounce ideas off of, helps you get unstuck.
Okay, that's pretty cool. So it's not just taking over boring tasks. It's helping us think smarter.
Exactly, augmenting our abilities. And this is across industries.
No kidding.
Yeah, the paper talked about strategy consultants using AI to analyze markets, competitors, everything, and help them come up with better ideas for their clients.
Okay, this is sounding like a total game changer, but, and I know there's a but here, every tech has its downsides, right? It does feel like there's a but coming, like, this all sounds amazing, but what's the catch, right?
Right, and it's a big one, maybe the biggest one when we talk tech. Jobs.
Yeah, that thought is always in the back of your mind with AI. Are the robots taking over?
It's not as simple as robots, though, is it? But the question of AI changing the job market, that's huge, and this paper dives right into it.
So what's the verdict? Are we all out of a job?
It's not that clear-cut. Some experts think generative AI, it can actually create opportunities.
Really? More jobs, not less.
Think about it. What if small businesses, startups, they suddenly have access to the same AI power as the big guys? That levels the playing field.
I see what you mean. Everyone has the same tools.
Exactly. It could be huge for entrepreneurs, for innovation.
Okay, so that's a win, but I still feel like there's another side to this.
There is, and it's a big one. We can't ignore the possibility of jobs being lost. If AI can do what a human does, but faster, cheaper, well, someone's going to lose their job.
It's that classic automation fear.
And it's not just about the jobs themselves. It's about fairness. Will this make inequality worse? These are things we got to figure out.
So it's like this double-edged sword, amazing potential, but also real risks. What do we do?
That's the thing. We have to talk about this now before it's too late. How we develop AI, how we regulate it, those choices matter. They'll shape the future.
So it's not just about surviving the changes. It's about making sure the changes are good.
Exactly. And that means talking about the ethics of AI, making sure it's developed responsibly, and that everyone benefits.
It's a much bigger conversation than just, can AI do my job?
Way bigger. Because the truth is, this tech is just getting started. We're barely scratching the surface of what it can do, good ain't bad.
And that's what makes this so important, right? It's not set in stone. We can still influence how this plays out.
Absolutely. The future isn't written yet, and we have a say in how AI shapes it. That's pretty powerful, if you ask me.
That's a great point to end on. We've got to be more than just users of AI. We have to be thinkers, shapers, because this affects everyone.
It really does.
And on that note, we'll wrap up this deep dive into generative AI. Thanks for exploring this with us. And until next time, keep asking those big questions.